Go.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode. It's a special one. This is Addicted to the Q. We got Brad with Meets My Mistress. We've got Kevin Hesse, Weekend Bums on Vacation. Myself, the Bacon Wrap Marshmallow King, Brian. And a special guest, Sunny Moody.
Hey.
So is it Sunny or Sunny Moody? How would you prefer?
So it doesn't matter. My actual name is Sunny Moody. So Lynn is my middle name.
Oh, hey,
Moody.
okay.
Yeah, so Moody is my last name. So it doesn't matter. I go by both.
Okay. Well, I mean, we follow you on social media and everything, and it's changed and everything.
Yep.
Speaking of social media, first thing I want to get into is where did Grilled Fit come from?
Okay, so that actually came from my transformation. I was 206 pounds actually when I started in barbecue. And so barbecue actually saved my life and became like, it was a hobby for me, but it was my outlet at the time when I was dealing with all the medical issues. And then I was going through a weight loss transformation at the same time. And so I became a personal trainer and nutrition coach, and taught people how to actually create delicious food on the grill. So I became known as Grilled Fit because it was a part of my actual transformation. So I do have a personal training certification as well as a nutrition certification. And then it kind of just fell into place with the barbecue. So yeah, that's how Grilled Fit came along. So I own Mood Swing Barbecue and Grilled Fit.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
No, and it's good. I was right around 240. My family's a huge history of bad genetics.
Yep, I get it.
So I went to the doctor for my checkup, and I call him the man doctor. Came back as it was a pre-diabetic. It was like my A1C level was high, but other levels were right at the line of you could be diabetic or not. So
Right.
Yeah, it was 240 down to 180. I hover about 188 right now. And it was huge barbecue. I mean, it was all right.
Yeah.
We're not going to do a lot of sauce. We're going to try to figure out how to get some sugar out. I'm going to cut the fat off. I know there's a lot of iron in red meat. It's like learning all that. It was crazy, but it's helped me out some.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's kind of funny that you bring that up. Like, it's learning to eliminate the sugars and the extra fats and lower the sodium. So I actually have bought into a brand. It's called Char Boys. So now I'm co-owner in Char Boys Seasoning and Sauces, which aligns with me personally because they're lower sodium, natural sugar, if at all sugar. Some of them don't have sugars at all. They're gluten-free, they're MSG-free, they're preservative-free, and it's actually farm to table. So we know where all of our ingredients are being sourced from directly. So, and that's in the sauces and the seasonings. And then I'm going to actually come out with my line of seasonings under that name too, so that people have been asking for. Yep.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. That's awesome.
So what do you?
We'll be able to have like healthy grilling and barbecue with still all the flavor.
A quick pause to thank our sponsors: King Louis Meat Apostle, Barbecue Rub, our charcoal of choice, the Good Charcoal Company, the best drums on the market, Hunsaker Drums, OG Bandits Barbecue and Catering, our instant read thermometers, Warhorse Trading Company, Rum Runners Barbecue out of Florida, Butcher Barbecue. Now back to Brad, Brian, and the Bum.
Yeah, well, there's only one that I know that's really like that, and that's The Godfather, Myron Mixon.
Yeah.
That's the only one I know that has like. There's a guy in Mississippi. His are really low in sugar and salt, but the only one I know that's like a 0 to a point is Myron Mixon.
Yep.
So
awesome now we have one.
Yeah, that'd be awesome to have yours out there.
Yeah.
So when you started cooking, did you start live fire cooking on a grill, or what was your go-to kind of Did you get a pellet grill, Weber kettle? What
Okay.
was your favorite thing?
That's kind of funny. So I actually grew up camping. I grew up on a farm. So I grew up going fishing and hiking and cooking directly over the campfire or in Dutch ovens or cast iron skillet. So I had never touched a grill or smoker until 2017, which was a pellet smoker, and I caught it on fire. Yep. I mean, that's actually what happened. And that's what got me started. But other than that, my ex-husband, who was husband at the time, wanted to start competing. And so we took a few barbecue classes and then just dove in deep. We had a reverse flow smoker built and we started competing on that. And then, things happened, whatever. And now I have 27 different grills and smokers and 6 more coming this year. So I can pretty much cook on anything and everything. I would say that live fire is my favorite, just because it's so much technique and skill, and I love managing a fire. So it's just my passion.
See, I was thinking you were going to say it's that knockoff Weber kettle type with the hole in the bottom, the rusted grates, and you just threw your chicken on and it stuck.
Right. No, I actually love teaching people over a campfire because they're really shocked when you start throwing, steaks or meat directly on the coals, and they're like, "Oh, it's gonna taste like charcoal or wood or whatever it is," and it doesn't, and it blows their mind when you actually teach them live fire.
Yeah, that's awesome. That is awesome. So, and that was 2017, you said?
That was
Around
2017 was when I, had my first pellet grill.
Wow. And
Yeah.
you've done great since then. I mean,
I have, yeah. I excelled pretty fast for the barbecue world. It usually takes a lot of time to learn and, refine it and everything. But yeah, I dove deep and it's my passion and I love it.
and you got locked in with helping with OBR.
Yes.
And do you do like the grilled fit with that, or do you just do like teaching that side of it, or do you stay with more of just the traditional barbecue live fire side?
So it's a combination of both. I'm actually one of their culinary therapists, so I get to go out to the camp and actually teach culinary classes. So typically it's 3 to 5 days of culinary therapy. So they'll learn different skills each day. Sometimes it's healthy grilling, sometimes it's just your full-on backyard barbecue. So it ranges all the way from making salmon different ways. And typically I'm showing every item that I'm teaching 2 different ways because there's not just one way to do something.
Yeah.
So pork butts 2 different ways, one's filleted and one's whole, or brisket or tri-tip. We're doing salmon, we're doing burgers. I mean, all different types of things. And it's over 4 days. We're teaching them grilling and smoking.
I could give you my brother-in-law's phone number. You could have him come teach some pork butt 5 different sections.
Yeah.
So we went for Thanksgiving, and he's like, "I'm going to do pulled pork," and he cut the bone out and just
Yes.
filleted the pork butt into like little 5-inch sections to cook. I'm like, "What are you doing?" He goes, "I don't know."
Okay, that's hilarious.
That's when I started teaching him. I was like, well, we're going to have a pork butt in like 2 hours, so.
Right.
Lots of bark.
It was lots of bark. It was funny. It was good. It was good.
See, and that's the thing. Sometimes people don't like the mushy pork. And so when you fillet it, you do get more surface level to create that bark.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's cool to teach people that.
Well, and some do like more bark too, so.
Yeah. Some like more bark or chew to it. You can get more smoke flavor into the pork. Yep.
Oh yeah. No, he's great.
That's hilarious.
So now with the fit side, and I don't want to just stay on one side, but with the fit side, do you also teach them like the exercise and like physically of what they should be doing along with the eating right?
So under my personal training, my grilled fit business, yes, I do. It's actually customized to each person.
Okay.
Yeah, so it goes along with a whole entire workout routine based on their activity level and where they want to be. But then it goes down into nutrition wise, where they're at currently, what they need to be doing based on, how much movement they have. It is actually customized to every single person. Yeah.
I mean, I know we're barbecue and all this, but the fit side for me on a personal level, family and all, it's like I want people out here in America to get more fit. I mean, we're in the East country. I mean, it's just that's facts.
Yes, and it's become a lot bigger now. People have reached out a lot more recently,
Yeah.
especially within the last year, wanting that. And so there's a group that I just kind of motivate and stuff. I don't customize any plans anymore for clients. I'm too busy with barbecue, but I do give tips and tricks, and it is part of who I am. So I am going to be focusing on that more because people want it. So it just kind of falls in line with the new Charboy seasonings and sauces that I'm putting out as well. So everything's going to kind of come along and fall into place, which is great to help everybody out there because everybody does want flavorful barbecue and be able to create good food and then be able to have the workouts as well and know what they're doing wrong.
Yep. Now I met you. Oh, was that 2021 or 2022 at the American Royal down here in KC?
Yep, I was at both.
Are you there every year?
No, so last year was the first year I hadn't been there. Yeah, last year I had to miss Memphis in May and the Royal. So I was under
last
contract for
year
other things.
I missed 23 because of my wife's birthday. And then last year they had it pushed back. I was like, sweet, I get to go.
Yeah.
And you said Memphis in May, that's coming up.
It is. It's next week.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are you gonna be doing? Are you cooking
I'm
or running
actually-
a triathlon?
I'm actually going to be at Smoke Slam. I'm not at Memphis in May.
Oh,
I know there was a lot of stuff coming through about that. But it kind of worked out for me because my daughter's actually graduating high school as well. So Smoke Slam allows me to come a couple days before and demo and do everything. I'm running home for a day for her graduation, and then I'm coming back for the weekend. So I'm under contract at Smoke Slam. I'm going to be doing VIP demos, live fire demos, and a steak class.
oh,
So,
nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome. No, under contract, is that like is that with the promoters?
It's
Or-
actually with Smoke Slam.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty
I've
cool.
heard good things about that contest.
Yeah.
So I've never been to Smoke Slam, so I couldn't tell you much about it. I've always been Memphis in May, and that's where I competed before and stuff too. So yeah, it'll be really exciting.
No, that'll be awesome. And that's May, June. What do you have in June? What contest is in June?
Oh, I have so much in June. So I'm actually the first part of June, I'm heading to Kansas City for the National High School Barbecue National Championship.
I will see you June 3rd through 6th.
Yep, I'll be there. So
I got
I'll
a
be
couple
there for
teams I'll
that.
sponsor. Yeah.
I have a turn and burn for a private catering. And then I go up to New York right after that for the National Barbecue Festival, which I will be competing at and doing demos 2 days. So I'll be doing a lot at that one.
Oh, that's Kel Phelps up in Isn't that in
Yes.
New York?
Yes, that's in New York and Long Island. So I'll be at that. After that, I go to Camp OBR. So I live on the road. I'm seriously going like boom, boom, boom,
Good
boom,
thing
boom,
you're
boom.
not busy. Good thing you're not busy at all.
Not at all. Not at all. July, I'm going to North Carolina to teach a kids grilling competition class. My girls are actually going to be teaching that. And then I'm teaching a class for backyard. And then I'm going to Sturgis Motorcycle Rally. So
Yeah,
I will be up there vending for that. Yeah.
Nice. Vending, you have a trailer or just vending at a store, restaurant?
No, so it'll be out of a food truck. I will be set up directly across from the Knucklehead Saloon, and I'll be slinging barbecue for 20 days.
Nice.
Sounds
Yeah.
like fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
You see a lot of leather up there.
Yes, definitely.
Maybe a couple drunk guys too. I mean,
Maybe just a few.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure the amount of leather is something you want to see though. Sometimes.
No. Yeah. We did a trip one time going through there before we were married and family. I was younger. And I was like, no, let's just go this way, go through South Dakota. And Sturgis was going on. It was the stupidest move we ever made. I was like, should have turned right, not left.
Yeah, this year's going to be huge. It's their 85th anniversary year, so they're expecting 2 million people.
Yeah, no, Sturgis is great. I mean, when you're traveling and you're not expecting to go to it, it's
Yeah, it'll catch you off guard, for sure.
It takes you forever to get through that area.
Right.
That'll be awesome, Sturgis. That'll be awesome.
Yeah.
And then let's see. So let's go back to June 3rd through 6th.
All right.
Are you it's the high school for everyone? It's the National High School Championship. So
It is.
different states coming up here to Kansas City for once.
Right.
Are you helping teams out, or are you just there?
Nope, I'm there to represent B&B and Operation Barbecue Relief. So,
Awesome.
And then I'll just be doing some little demos as well for the kids. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just going to be an innocent bystander, just checking in on my teams and bringing them
Perfect.
rubs.
See, yeah, but you're helping coach a team. That's awesome.
I need to make a trip up there for that one this year.
You do, man. Come with me. It'd just be fun, because I looked at it going, can I get in with them? They're like, on cooking day, you cannot go near the tent.
No.
I'm like, seriously?
Yeah. Yeah, I was there last year, and the all-female team won, and they we had another female team just win state in Texas, so that's kind of exciting too. But yeah, we have a lot more teams. It's getting to be big, and we're trying to get more states involved now too, which is pretty exciting.
Now, I know you have girls. How many girls do you have?
Daughters? I do. I have 4 daughters.
Okay. Are they all, and I don't know all the ages, but are they all being trained by you in barbecue and cooking on the grills and everything?
Yes. So all of them have competed and compete. The 2 oldest have competed since they were 10 and 8, and now they're 18 and 15.
Oh, wow.
The 2 youngest they've competed since they were 5, and one of them's 13 and one of them's 8. So yeah, they've been competing for quite a while. They're sponsored by grill companies and rub companies, and yeah.
Nice. Yeah, my 7-year-old, she went with me last year, got 2nd place in the kids queue, and looks at me. She goes, Dad, you remember that one in the summer we went to and we had to camp out? I'm like, yeah, it's my favorite one I go to. She's like, I want to cook it again. I'm like, okay.
Yes.
Like,
I love watching kids get involved in it and stuff, because it blows their mind that they can actually cook things on the grill.
Yeah. She does burgers, and I don't know when they switched to steaks, because my son's 12 and he's more of, I want you to cook it and I'm going to eat it.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to cook it, and I'm like, I want you to go with me. And then she stepped up to the plate. I'm like, let's go.
That's right.
So
Get her involved.
I don't know when she goes steak yet, but I'm going to start teaching her. I've taught her chicken.
It's 12.
Burgers.
Actually, I think it's 13. Is it 12 or 13? I think it's 13.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she got a little while to go. So this saves me a little bit of money on ribeyes.
It's true. It's very true. It gets expensive. Trust me.
Yep. Oh, geez.
So changing gears, when the first time I ever saw you was I don't know if it's your TV debut, but you were on TV with Bobby Flay, I want to say it was.
Yeah, so I've been on Barbecue Brawl, which was with Bobby Flay, Jet Tila, and Chef Ann. And then I was also on Barbecue USA with Michael Simon. And then Access Hollywood actually did a whole little segment on me for my fitness transformation and barbecue. Yeah. So I've been on quite a few things.
So what was Bobby Flay and Chef Ann like? I used to watch them all the time on the Food Network.
Honestly, all 3 of them were great. They definitely have different personalities. I'm still in contact with Jet Tila to this day. We're still really good friends. Chef Ann she's definitely got that military type personality. So she's by the book. She's hardcore. I thrive in those kind of environments, so we got along great. I had no issues whatsoever. I love that type of personality. Bobby was great. He doesn't like to be fanboyed over. So if you treat him like a fanboy, like he just kind of turns away to you. But if you treat him normal, like a normal human, he's actually really awesome. So I think he was great. He was very down to earth, and Awesome. Yeah.
I'll let you guys in on a little secret, and I guess I'm going to let the whole world in on this. Some years ago, when I first got into competition, like almost 20, I emailed Bobby Flay. I sent him an email saying I wanted to challenge him to barbecue. Never got an email back.
But you were gonna say you're related to Bobby Flay or something.
Oh, I wish.
Yeah, right?
I wish. But yeah, I was like, man, I got you. I challenge you to ribs and brisket. Never got an email back.
He was
Oh,
really
he said-
cool. He was actually very nice. All three of them were amazing. Michael Simon was really, really cool and down to earth and just very personable. So yeah, all of them have been great.
I watch them all. That Food Network and all that stuff. That's like my go-to channel that I watch, and if they're on, I'll watch them. Just
Yeah.
It's not so much. It is their personality, but it's also as like you as a foodie or Brad or me. I look at it as how can I take that dish and put a twist on it and do it my way.
Exactly. That's where the creativity comes into barbecue. Yep.
Yeah.
So, what episode of Barbecue USA? I'm trying to remember. I know I've seen them all. I'm just trying to remember which episode.
I have no idea. I don't remember.
Was
that
it Memphis
so long
in May?
ago.
Was it? I don't remember.
No,
either.
yes, I was in part of that one, but I wasn't one of the main people. Because I was there with the shed.
That's
And
right.
then I had my own one that was Smoking on the Falls. I don't remember.
Oh, yes, yes.
And it was the one in Alabama. So
Gaston, yeah, Smoke on the Falls.
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, go ahead, dude.
no, you go ahead.
No, go.
Go ahead, Brian. No, I lost my train of thought. You go. When you interrupted me, I lost my train of thought.
Good. So this episode, which I should have said in the beginning, sorry everybody, I'm excited. This is for Mother's Day.
Okay.
What do the girls have planned for you?
So it's actually pretty cool. I actually have to work this Mother's Day. I mean, life of a pitmaster, whatever. But I get to come home and they're all cooking for me. So they each have something that they picked out that they're going to grill or cook. So they're doing an Asian inspired dinner. I love all food. Like I don't have anything that's off limits or anything. So I love all food. So they're making an Asian inspired dinner, which includes Katie, my littlest, is actually going to be doing a tenderloin, Asian inspired. She's using gochujang and fish sauce and some other things to mix on her pork tenderloin, and she's grilling that. And then Addie is going to be she's my 13-year-old, and she's actually going to be making some ground chicken spring rolls. And then Brooklyn is my culinary artist that actually wants to go into culinary, and she's 15. She's doing like 5 different things that are going to blow my mind. She's doing some kind of crab rangoon, but she's got other flavors mixed in with it. And then she's also doing a stir-fried rice and a noodle dish that's including all kinds of seafood and chicken. And then Jocelyn is my oldest, and she's 18, and she is actually doing a steak that we're going to top on top of the noodles. So yeah, it's gonna be super fun, and yeah, I'm excited to come home and see what they've created. So the 2 oldest helped the younger 2 with getting their grills started and everything, but yeah, they love it. They all work together. It's great.
Make a jalapeno popper cream cheese dip, add some sauce, pulled pork to it, crab rangoon, deep fry. I'm telling you. It's money.
That sounds amazing.
Money. It's not good for the belly, but I mean, it's money.
Hey, sometimes, it's okay to splurge.
It is. So have you ever in your life just gone to a store, come home with a bag or box of groceries, sat it down, looked at your kids and said, blind box dinner, get to work?
Yeah, so they actually love, I'm actually known for creating little chop challenges for my kids.
Yep.
So about once a month, because each week one of them will take a night that they get to grill and make dinner, and they can pick whatever they want to make. So once a month, I'll do a chop challenge where I'm like, all right, here's 5 ingredients in a bag, and you've got to use this as part of your dish, whatever you're creating. So they love that. And we've done where I'll create bags for all of them and they all have to come up with something different. So yes,
Nice.
I highly, highly encourage that for your kids because
Yep.
it's causing creativity, plating skills, combining different flavors. It's teaching them so many different things. Yeah.
I'll take it one step further, and I stole this from Guy Fieri. We'll go like after church on a Sunday, and it'll either be mom and daughter or mom and son, and then I get the other one.
Yeah.
We hit the store and we do supermarket sweep.
Oh, love it. That's awesome.
So it's like you guys get what you want. Whatever we get between the two of us, we have like, and I'll put it up. We have 5 minutes, and we'll all set our timers. Go through the store.
Love it.
We have to check out in 5 minutes. Whatever
I love
we
it.
have, we come home and it's blind box dinner. We have to mix it all together, and the kids decide. And then, of course, we cook it because now they're getting older. They're starting to help cook with, well, my 7-year-old's helping cook. My boy's just like, I'll put it together, but I'll start the oven. But it's fun. It is so much fun with them.
It is. It's a blast. I highly recommend getting your kids involved. Absolutely.
Yep. Oh, definitely. You remember?
So what's your oldest one wanting to do now that she's graduating? And is she going to go into anything culinary, or what's her?
She's not. She's actually leaving for college in July, and she's going into psychology. So she's got a scholarship to go into psychology.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yep. Then I'll be down to 3.
Well, which one did you say wants to go into culinary school?
That's the 15-year-old.
Okay, so
she travels a lot with me. You'll see her a lot on the road with me. She'll go to classes. She'll get to do demos with me sometimes. She's learned from some chefs and helped me out in kitchen prep when I've had to do that. Yeah, she absolutely loves it.
Nice. So, Brad, you told me where do you live? What state?
I am in Nashville, Tennessee.
Oh, so Nashville. Oh, you're in Nash Vegas.
I am. Yes, I am.
Yeah, we just talked about that. My sister-in-law and brother-in-law are the Strip. They're kind of northwest of the Strip.
Okay.
Of the main area.
Yeah, Broadway.
The live music capital of the world.
That's right.
Yep. So what's it like over there? I mean, are you
I
close
love it.
to the Broadway area, or are you kind of far?
I'm about 20 minutes from it, so it's not super far from me, but I'm out enough in the suburbs that it's great. Nashville actually really isn't huge like people think it is. It's kind of a small big town. So I love it. It's got the small town feel, but we can go downtown and get the big town feel as well.
Yeah. That's good. Yeah. We're looking at moving more east, like Smoky Mountain area.
Oh, it's beautiful that way.
Now we're talking about what if we keep pushing back towards Nashville, and I'm like, I just don't know. I don't know for what I want to do. I don't know if we could get something to go there.
Yeah.
So who knows?
It's beautiful. I mean, either way, because I go out to Knoxville for events all the time, and the Smokies, Eastern Tennessee is absolutely beautiful. But I honestly love where I'm at. So Nashville's great. I really love the people here. And again, I mean, you can live I'm only 20 minutes, but I'm still out far enough that I don't have to feel like I'm in a big city. Yeah. So it's great. Yeah, I do love it.
Do you have I guess it wouldn't be the mountain area, kind of like Knoxville and east, but because you're what, 2.5 hours from Knoxville?
We're about 3. Yeah.
Do you have like the hilly country, or is it more of a flat? So
no, it's definitely not flat.
Okay, perfect. Well, maybe we do look that direction. Who knows?
Yeah, it's beautiful here. Memphis, it gets flat towards Memphis and stuff, but no, it's beautiful and hilly here. Yeah.
I couldn't do Memphis.
No, it's got a really high crime rate.
Yes, it does. Yeah, we were surprised. We one of the years we traveled, because we've been to Smokies like 5 times now in a couple years.
Yeah.
Looking like scouring cities and really plotting this big transform and move
Yeah.
and stuff. I made her stop at the Bass Pro Shop Pyramid.
Oh, yes.
And I was like, why is there a little police station just outside the
Right
parking lot
by
here?
it. Yeah, exactly.
Like, are we okay to lock our car, or should we just leave it unlocked? That way, if they're going to break in, they can get in. I didn't know.
It's kind of funny every time I have to go to Memphis in May. I mean, obviously this year's Smoke Slam, but my barbecue brothers are like, tell us when you pull in. We're walking you in the gate. And every time at night when we're ending, they walk me to my truck and they'll like follow me to the hotel just to make sure that I'm safe and I've made it okay. Cause yeah, it can be sketchy.
Yeah, no, I was surprised. It's kind of like there's a place in Mississippi we stop to when we go to the Gulf Shores, and they're always like, well, you got about like this 4-mile radius you can just stop in. And I'm like, great. So we have a city that's very wealthy where I live, and we call it the Leawood of Mississippi.
Okay.
Like, we can stop there. We know we're fine. And we'll pull into a hotel and we're still looking around like, are we really in that little circle they told us to stop at? We don't know.
I understand that.
I mean, we travel a lot. There's places everywhere. I mean,
There is. Yes, it's very true.
I mean, your city, my city, we all have those areas that we're like,
We do.
kind of
Don't go that direction. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I just chalked it up like, thanks for the info, but I'll look at it myself. And I mean, the one in Mississippi, I don't think it's that bad.
I haven't heard of like any major places that are bad in Mississippi.
Like, come to my downtown. I mean, you say yours is bad, come to mine. Let's just see. Let's compare. Cause
yeah.
So for the Live Fire World Foods that you won the world championship on,
Yes.
what did you cook?
So that year was 2022, and I actually had 90 minutes to do no electricity, no power whatsoever. So that's thus live fire. I did a picanha that was on big, large swords, and I was cooking on a huge Santa Maria style grill. So I had to have two sides to go with it. And I did pão de queijo, which is a Brazilian cheese bread. And I also did a fire roasted corn and poblano salad on the side. And I did a whiskey fired pineapple for dessert with a little beurre blanc sauce to go on top of it. So
now, no electricity. How did you get that picanha to go around? Was that turning by hand?
Yep, turning it by hands. I actually am known for cooking with my hands. So anytime I cook, I'm using my hands. You won't see me using tools at all. No tongs or spatulas or anything like that. I actually use insulated gloves and cook with my hands. So yeah, I had the picanha on the swords. I did the pão de queijo Brazilian cheese bread because a lot of people were like, how did you bake on a Santa Maria grill? I actually had it in little muffin tins and was flipping it and rotating it, and I had a little lid that would go over the top to kind of create like a convection oven for that little portion of it. And I had my pineapples hanging, and then after they had hung and tenderized for a while because they had soaked in whiskey, I sliced them and I actually coated them in more whiskey and then char grilled them right at the end too.
Nice.
And then all of my corn was roasted on the cob, and all of my peppers and everything that went into my little fire roasted corn and poblano salsa salad was done on that grill too.
On the grill or on the coal?
It was on the grill, on the Santa Maria grill, but it was raised up and down. The picanha was actually finished on the swords directly on the coals inside the firebox. Yeah.
Nice. Now, what kind of whiskey did you waste?
So I'm sponsored by Jack Daniels. So it was actually, it was Jack Daniels. It was the Tennessee Fire, but because it pulls in a little bit of that cinnamon flavor, which helps with the pineapple too.
Nice. I have a weekend bum, Kevin Hesse. We're doing a class down here. We have some sides, and I'm throwing a little snack involved.
Yeah.
And we're gonna do it's a jalapeno popper pineapple dip.
Oh, yum.
But you're grilling the pineapple for the dip. and you just, with your chips, you just scoop it and eat it. And I'm just like, because Sam's Club, which you're familiar with, because I know
I
you do
am.
stuff with them in World Food.
Yeah.
Every now and then they have this jalapeno popper pineapple dip that comes out, and I buy like 5 of them because I know in 1 month's time, when I go back, it won't be there for
It won't be
another
there.
4 months.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? I can recreate this dip. So I recreated it last year, but I still have 5 more containers in my fridge because they just brought it back out. So I bought
Oh, that's
some.
awesome.
But I was like, I can recreate it. I'm going to recreate it. Oh my gosh. It's so good with the grilled pineapple, but I'm gonna probably put some whiskey on that pineapple when I grill it.
Yes, absolutely. It just adds another layer of flavor.
Yeah. Ooh, that sounds good. All right, I'm hungry now.
Yeah, thanks for making me hungry, by the way.
Yeah. So let's play a quick little game. It's
Okay.
called Get to Know Sunny.
Oh dear.
Oh, these are fun. These are fun. So, favorite guilty pleasure for a snack or dessert?
Oh, potato chips. Salt, like either salt and vinegar or dill pickle. A potato is my favorite food, so absolutely a potato chip. Salt and vinegar or dill pickle.
Do you guys have? We have a gas station called Casey's Gas Station.
We do have those.
Okay, check Casey's. They have one they just came out with. It's dill pickle ranch, fried dill pickle ranch.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
I'll have to try it.
Because I like dill pickle chips too. I'm just saying. Okay, now you're a big fitness person.
I am.
You go out, you exercise, you run, you do all the stuff. Would you rather do the American Ninja course or the Beastmasters course?
Ooh, I've actually always wanted to do the American Ninja course, so I would say that one.
It's a
I
good
just
one.
think it would be really cool. Yep.
We just started watching the Beastmasters, and I'm like,
that one is really cool too, though. I've just watched American Ninja for like a lot,
forever.
a longer time. Yeah, forever. Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, the Beastmasters, I'm like, I'd probably fail on the first section of that.
I would definitely have to train for that.
Okay, favorite sports and sports team?
Ooh, okay, so I'm gonna have to go with, okay, this is gonna sound really funny. My favorite sport would actually be hockey. I like to watch the Predators. I love to go to their games, but I'm a huge Texas Longhorn fan. So, I mean, that's tricky.
Yep. It's all good. I mean,
that's right.
You can have multiple. Like, I love soccer and I love football. So
yeah.
Let's see.
There you go.
Exactly. Favorite player? None.
I don't really have a player. I more so just follow teams.
Yeah, that's me. Next one would be favorite vacation spot with your family.
Smokies for sure. I'm definitely a mountain girl. I love hiking. I love waterfalls. I love all of that. Camping. So that's me for sure. Smokies.
That's us. We found a guy in Townsend, just outside Marsville.
Yeah.
He has 50 acres with, I call it the zoo whenever we go, but he's got one of the little cabin Airbnbs.
Yeah.
He's got donkeys, horses, chickens, all this stuff. You can grab fresh eggs for breakfast.
Oh, that's awesome.
You can help out with the donkeys and the horses, feeding them and just having fun. And every time we go, we Airbnb his cabin in the mountains. Literally, like, I don't care. Like,
that's awesome.
No one's around us. We're on 50 acres. We can do whatever except for his, like, 10 that he's like, this is my area. The rest is yours.
Oh, that's so cool.
It's old retired Air Force guy. He's so awesome.
Oh, that's neat.
So I'll have to give you a shout out when we head back that direction one day.
Yeah, for sure.
This fall. If you could be a superhero, who would it be?
Batman.
See? Batman.
But there's a reason behind that, because if you honestly think about it, he doesn't have any superpowers. He has cool gadgets that allow him to actually help and save people. So I'm a human. I can do that. I can have cool gadgets and I can help save people. I don't have to have a superpower.
Malcolm Reed said the same thing. Batman.
Yeah.
I was like, why? He goes, he's got cool gadgets. I'm like, but Superman can fly and has the strength and laser eyes. But Batman, Batman.
Batman.
He's got the cool vehicles too.
Yes. Yep. And I don't have to have any kind of superpower. I can do that.
Yeah, exactly. So what do you do during the week when you're not, besides traveling to an event or to a showcasing? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, what do you do around the house?
I take care of girls, or I'm actually doing back office work. Like owning your own business is actually a lot of time. You are dedicated to it. So typically it's invoices or running more contracts, creating menus. I really don't have many days off, which people don't understand. They're like, oh, I want to do what you do. And I'm like, I don't know if you really do. I don't have a lot of downtime.
It seems fun, but like I tell people, when you own your own business, which I have my rub company and then we do pest control, I'm like, here's the problem. I only get paid what my employees are making for us when I take a vacation.
Yep.
So on the weeks that I want to go out and run routes for pest control, I make great money.
Right.
But then it's like Gulf Shores, we're taking 12 days off. I'm like, that's 12 days we ain't making great money.
Yes. Yep.
So,
exactly.
Tax purposes are great, though.
Right.
There's benefits other ways, but it's
There
trying
are.
to swing them. Owning a business is great because you can run your own time and do stuff. But yeah, there's some pitfalls with it.
Yep. Yeah. So typically I'm taking care of girls, running them around to activities or going to their activities, and then just back office work.
No, they play sports at all?
They do. Yeah. So my oldest did softball. And then my second does cross country and track. And then the next one does singing and musicals. And then the little one is into running and gymnastics.
Nice.
Yep.
Brad's into gymnastics.
What? I got to see your skills.
I can't even touch my toes. What are you talking about?
So what's your spice level on peppers?
Oh, I like hot. I can actually go pretty hot, but I do know how to manage them as well. I've had some friends that have grown some ghost peppers and have wanted me to make a salsa, and I'm like, I only need one, and I had to make like gallons and gallons just for the one, and they're like, are you sure that's enough? I'm like, yeah, trust me, that's enough. So I made like an extremely hot version for them, and then a medium, and then a pretty mild version, and they were like, oh wow, you definitely knew how to use that. So I do like peppers. I mean, I spent a lot of time in Arizona, so love heat. Yep.
Yeah, we had an interview with the guy. I sponsor him, Bare Knuckle Barbecue, but he's his side hobby gig, I don't know, he calls it his retirement. he grows super hot peppers.
Okay.
Like all the way up to the Reaper, and and he's trying to get the hotter ones now that just came out, which I think that's Pepper X, but it's not out available yet for seeds. He goes the million and above Scoville, and I'm just like, I've got some seeds. I grow them. I keep the pods. I dehydrate them, get the seeds. I'm like, they get hot. I tried one, and I was just like, I'm done.
Oh yeah, they get crazy hot.
Yeah,
yep.
I watch the pepper eating people, and I'm just like, how?
Nope.
How?
Nope.
Yeah, no. I even started cooking with I was making a pineapple habanero glaze from scratch, and even just because when you heat it, it intensifies the heat, right?
Yeah.
And so I'm cooking it, and the girls are like, "Oh my gosh, I can't! I'm crying, Mom, and I'm not even cooking." And I'm like, "I know. I'm sorry. I'm killing everybody."
It's the oil is just fuming out. And we all have spice grinders in the barbecue community.
Yes.
I took some Thai dragon peppers. They're 160,000 Scoville.
Oh, yes.
And that's what my Thai dragon powder is, one of my rubs.
Okay.
Well, I was grinding some down to try to play with it, and I opened it up. I didn't let it just kind of all fall down in the grinder, and I'm doing it in the kitchen.
You
I
inhaled
opened it up, and I was just like, I was done. Eyes, nose, everywhere.
Oh.
I had the fans going. It's blowing it throughout the house. My wife comes in.
Crap.
Her and the kids start crying. I'm just like, looks like I did my job for the day. I'm home alone.
Yeah. Oh.
It was bad.
Yes, yes, that's awful.
Yeah, I learned my lesson that day.
Did you know? Did you learn your lesson?
I did. I did. For 4 years of doing it, that was one day that I was like, this hadn't happened in the past. And I got to thinking, oh, I always just set it aside. I never did that. Yeah, I learned again.
One of those expensive lessons, huh?
It was.
Right.
It was fun. It was fun. So let's talk about what you got coming up. Memphis in May. Smoke Fest. Smoke Slam.
Yep, Smoke
Fest.
Slam. Yep, that's
So-
the competing one to Memphis in May.
Yep, and you're going there for promotion, pretty much.
I am, yeah. So I'm going to be feeding the public and doing demos and classes. Yep.
And which one are you going to be competing in?
So that's the one in New York. I'll be
Okay.
competing at, the National Barbecue Fest. I'll be
Okay.
competing there, and then the last couple days I'll be doing demos as well.
I didn't know. I thought that was kind of like they have the KC Barbecue Fest where you don't really I guess they do compete there too, don't they?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I didn't know. I haven't been to that one. I was like, man, I want to go, but it falls on something that always runs around, like my anniversary or Father's Day weekend or something along those lines down here where I just won't go.
Can't. Yep.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool. And that New York. I mean, why
Yep.
New York?
I'm not sure why they chose New York. It's going to be kind of tricky to get trailers and things in and out of there, but that's okay.
Hey, I mean, you never know.
It's true. It's true. It's going to happen. So
I mean,
here we go.
They've had rodeos in New York, so
Yes.
I mean,
Yep.
so yeah, that'd be awesome. All right. So my last question I have for you on Get to Know Sunny.
Okay.
Would you give us your credit card number?
No.
Okay.
It's crazy.
I tried, Brad.
Me? So have you cooked the jack? Is that the
I
contest
have
you've
not
ever
cooked
done?
the jack. I'm a master judge for the jack. So I've been a
Okay.
master judge for the last few years at the jack.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's on my bucket list one of these days to hopefully qualify for it.
There you go.
What's your favorite contest you've gone to?
Oh, I hate that question. That's really, really hard for me. There's actually quite a few of them. Obviously, when you win your very first competition, that one
Yeah.
always remains in your heart.
Yeah.
And then my fire hydrant was like a huge one because it was the coolest trophy I've ever won. So I really loved the fire hydrant one. I love going to Memphis in May. Walking that stage was pretty phenomenal. Myron Mixon's hog drop was actually really unique and fun. I don't really have like a favorite. All of them have been pretty amazing, to be honest.
They all, like you said, I mean, there's memories for every one of them.
Yeah.
Like last year I took my 12-year-old, he's 11 at the moment, going to be 12. He went with me to the Royal on Friday, which was Friday night parties.
Yeah.
We were walking back and we made a stop, and I have to say, the shed threw down. It was nuts.
Okay, the shed's fun every single year.
Yeah, it was bigger and better. Brad and Brooke, they bigger and better every year.
Yeah.
It's just
Yes. Every single time. This was the first year that I've had to miss it in like 6 years. So I was
Yeah.
really, really sad. But
they're all favorites.
they are.
It's the
I didn't even
memory.
say my world championship. That's kind of crazy. But like even seriously though, like
Yeah.
every single one, I've just there's something, it just
Yeah.
goes back to say every single one's unique and
It is.
created different. Yeah.
Like,
I don't have
the one
a
that's
favorite.
near and dear to me is the one in August. Not just because my 7-year-old went, she was 6. First kids queue, took second in burger. It was awesome. Right after that, they called us. We got 4 first place, a 3rd place, and a 4th place, and
Yeah.
we just grand slided everybody. And it was like the announcer was great because it was like you got goosebumps when you know the calls were done, and you're like, all right, last name, and he's like, surprise, surprise, who do you think? And we're just like, we don't know. Right? It should be us. We smoked it, but we don't know. And it's just like goosebumps, like, please call my name. Please call my name.
Yes, sitting on edge. Like, it's horrible. I hate that feeling.
I got 4 first place. Unless I DAL'd the last 2, which I didn't. We 3rd and 4th, and it should be us. But I, that was the most memorable for me because I've had other grand champions, but it's I've never swept a contest like that. And then to have my 6-year-old with her little face, I got $50, and I'm like, $50.
Yeah.
Good, you can pay me back for all the stuff I spent on that.
Yeah, that burger cost me money, girl.
That's right.
But yeah, no, it's every contest is memorable. I mean,
it is. It's everyone is so unique and so different.
Yeah. So what's here? I love asking this question. What's the worst comment card you have ever received?
Oh, I don't really have any crazy ones like some people do. I honestly probably mine was like it was too dry. So I don't really have one that was like rough or anything.
Tasted like fish for his chicken?
No, I've never had the weird comment cards that people get. I've never had one like that.
That fishy meat.
I had one guy that said the pork tasted like lima beans.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
Chicken, 11th out of like 40 people tastes like fish, and I'm like, but I got 11th. How did it taste like fish?
That must have been the only one that dropped.
Oh no,
that's wild.
Crazy. It was crazy. Yeah, it's fun. So brisket, fat side up or fat side down?
Down.
Okay, you can join our group.
Okay.
Fast. You don't buy into the fat marinating the meat?
No, it doesn't, because it's such a slow heat and a long cook that it actually protects the meat from the heat from the bottom up. So it's actually proven science. I have a science brain, so I've done a lot of research on meat. But it actually protects the meat if you put the fat cap down. It's the same thing with pork too.
It's like some of the fake scam accounts on Facebook that try to join groups. They don't answer that question. And before we started blocking a lot of that, I'd ask the question, chicken, fat side up or fat side down? You're like, oh, yeah, you don't know what you're doing.
I prefer the fat cap to the side when I cook a brisket or a pork butt.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, let the juice just roll straight through. Yeah.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. See how you are, Brad. All right. Biggest thing tonight we're going to discuss is marshmallows.
Oh, this is my favorite topic. Oh my gosh, how did you guys know?
Brian loves marshmallows.
So anytime my girls bring a boy over that they want to go on a date with, I'm like, hold on. There's a very important question that I have to ask you before you can date my daughter. And they're like, oh my gosh, Mom, are you kidding me? And I'm like, no, I have to know how you like your marshmallow cooked.
Oh my God. See.
Yes. Yep.
Brian loves marshmallows.
I've done it all. Let's see if I can bring it up on my phone while we discuss stuff. Have you ever, and I've done this, obviously you've roasted marshmallows over an open fire.
Yep.
Have you ever put any barbecue rub on it?
Yes. Yes. And if you now you're getting me like all excited because I love to play with marshmallows because they do so much. So if you use like Crunch and Munch because it's got like the toffee or the caramel, and then you put the marshmallows with it, holy crap. And then a little bit of seasoning, you're getting the sweet and the heat and the gooiness, and like, just try it. Trust me. It's amazing.
Okay, now I got 2 pictures I'm going to see if you can see.
Okay.
This one, volcano potatoes.
Okay.
And this is a sweet potato.
Yum.
And I took all the toppings you put on it and made it runny.
Yes.
And then it also has bacon wrapped marshmallows.
Okay.
Is it there? Well,
kind of. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yes.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
that looks amazing.
We were like, how do you do bacon wrapped marshmallows? The marshmallows are going to melt when you're cooking the bacon. I'm like, you cook the bacon. It's
Right.
still movable.
Pliable.
While it's
Yep.
still hot. You wrap it around, fork it, or toothpick it, and let it finish cooking around the marshmallow. It doesn't melt the marshmallow. Throw it in the fridge real quick. It's so good. All right, then the latest one I played with, was I did s'mores.
Yeah.
And I took our silicone molds and reconstructed them like toasted marshmallows.
Oh my gosh.
And I took chocolate with bacon crumble, mixed it. I don't know. I can't remember the term, but a pot with water and a double broiler or whatever.
Okay.
Chocolate, poured it in, graham on top. And then the other one, you'll see it's taller. I made my own Reese's peanut butter mixture.
Oh, nice.
And I sliced bananas.
Oh,
that
yum.
one was money.
That would be amazing. Oh my gosh, that looks cool.
So on our YouTube channel, I think it's on our YouTube. I know I posted on our TikTok or
yeah, it's on YouTube.
I have a buddy who was walking down the street, and I was like my test subject number 1. I go, Brandon, get over here. So I gave him one. I go, try it, and he picks it up and he's like, and sniffs it, and I was like, good sniff. Why are you sniffing it? He goes, I don't know what it is. I'm like, I cook for you all the time. So he took a bite and he was like, I go, you got to share this with your wife. He goes, do I got to share this? I was like, I know, right?
Oh my gosh, that's funny. Okay, so here's a tip. When you go to the National High School Barbecue Competition, they're actually really cool. And the kids are trying new foods. And so last year, they were like, Sunny, come try this. I still had to judge like later that day, like the finals. And I was so full of desserts and food. And I was like, I don't think I can taste any more food. They're going to have you sample everything. And they come up with the coolest creations ever. It's so much fun.
I'm excited. I'm excited for it. Yeah. Hallsville, Missouri. We got their high school, and I keep telling them, like, you got to come up with something with marshmallow. It's marshmallows. I mean, when we go to Tennessee, I'm like on this guy's fire pit. I'm like, all right, kids, let's go hunt down the woods for a lot of just fallen limbs, break them up, create a fire.
That's
and I'm
awesome.
like, 4 bags of marshmallows. Are those enough? I go, probably for the first night. We just sit there and, I mean, like, we'll go, all right, who wants it super toasted or just toasted? And my daughter's like, well, if it's not black, it's not done.
Right, I agree.
It's got to be on fire when I bring it to my mouth to blow it out, and it's got to have that crunch around
that char and then the gooiness on the inside.
Yep.
That's right.
Yes.
I agree.
Brad, I finally found somebody that's so in love with marshmallows like me.
Your dehydrated marshmallows are pretty good that time, too.
Oh, have you ever dehydrated marshmallows?
No, but I would assume that they would taste like Lucky Charms marshmallows.
They are.
Okay.
And if you put them in your mouth, they dissolve.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, it's so good. You've got to try those.
That's hilarious.
I do the mini marshmallows, throw them in just like 8 o'clock at night, let them go until the morning, shut it off, let it sit for like 2-3 hours, and I pull them off, throw it in a bag, and oh, they're so good.
That would be good.
They're so good. I do that. That's like my little surprise gift I give people at Christmas.
Dehydrated marshmallows. Moon food.
Yes, yes. Oh, we play with our dehydrator so much. It's I mean, you can do a lot on it, but I'm like, this has some fluid in it. I wonder what it tastes like dehydrated. It's crazy. Yep, I know. So, favorite side dish that you've ever created? Just not like putting potato salad together, but like your twist.
Yeah, so I'd have to say my Brussels sprouts. It's changed a lot of people because Brussels sprouts are one of those that you either hate or you love.
Yep.
And I've convinced a lot of people that you can actually make them taste good and not make them taste like a root or grainy. I do a raspberry chipotle bacon feta Brussels sprout.
Ooh.
So yeah, it pulls in the sweet and the heat and the saltiness from the cheese, and it's got a little bit of sauce on it, but you get the char grilled Brussels sprouts. So yeah, those are good. And then I add in fresh raspberries on top.
Oh, that does sound good.
Yeah,
We do salt, like a garlic, salt, and pepper,
yeah,
and just roast them. And I'm like, that's
yes,
the only way our kids are eating them right now. I'm like, hey, at least they're eating something.
that's right.
So
Something green.
You lost me. It's green.
Brad won't even look at lettuce.
We'll have you close your eyes and I'll give you a try of mine and you'll see if you even know that they're a Brussels sprout.
Whenever I take a bite of lettuce, I literally feel like I'm outside eating grass. Like literally, it's the same thing to me.
That's hilarious.
It's crazy. That is crazy.
Or corn, or peas, or pretty much any veggies.
That's funny.
I could be on the carnivore diet, but that's about it.
Yeah. Meat and fat.
Yep.
Good.
Yep. So, are you doing live fire? Are you guys going to do any tomahawk steaks at any of these competitions?
Yes. So I don't know if we're doing them for competition, but we are doing them for demo.
For demos?
Yeah.
Nice. That'd be fun.
Yep.
That'd be fun. Let's see. I think I only saw you post through like May, part of June of where you're going to
I haven't even posted June yet. A lot of people have been asking,
so
when's your June
May.
out? I haven't. Yeah, I haven't
Yeah.
posted June yet.
And you'll be here June through 6th. Are you coming back this way at any other time?
Only for Camp OBR as of right now.
And what are you going to do during the Royal? It's going to be like winter time for us now.
I know. I don't know if I can do the Royal because that's the exact same time as the live fire meetup. So
Okay.
I will most likely be at that, which stinks because I
Yeah.
love both of them. Yeah.
Well, I mean, what's the weather in Nashville compared to KC? I know it doesn't get as hot as long.
It doesn't get as hot and it doesn't get as cold. So we don't get the major snow that you guys get. We'll get skiffs and everything will shut down for like a day or two. But other than that, we're not super cold and we're not super hot.
Yeah, my buddy in Marsville, outside of Sevierville and all that, we got 10 inches of snow. He goes, we got 2. Ha ha.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah, exactly.
he's
How
like,
does that
"When are you
work?"
moving?" I'm like, I know, right? When am I moving?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And I'm the
We're
exact
not as
opposite.
extreme as like Sevierville either. Like we're more temperate. So yeah.
Golly.
I want to move to Alaska when I retire. I'm the exact opposite.
I do not want cold. I want heat.
That's
I like Alaska summers, and let me be 65, 70 in the summertime for the top.
No, we want the 4 seasons, and we want warmer weather year round.
Yeah.
So, I mean, wintertime, I'll handle 30s.
Yeah.
You know, a 25 for a month, I can handle that. But
That's Nashville. We get the 4 seasons, but it's not extreme.
Yeah, we were there. First time was this last fall. Well, we were there. The first time we were there in the fall was this last fall. So
Yeah.
you could see the change of the trees and all. And I was like, that's just that
It's
ended
beautiful.
up nailing the coffin, sealing it of where we want to move.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's gorgeous there. So we're about out of time.
Okay.
I do want to say thank you very much.
Yes, thank
Thank
you.
you for having me.
I hear June 3rd, I hear is the high schoolers party day of walking around the legends and not really going to see them. So I'm probably going to try for the 5th or 6th to show up.
Perfect. I'll be there all week.
Awesome. Awesome. Hopefully,
Yes,
I
well,
see
thank you
walking
for-
around.
You're
Yes.
very welcome. Thank you for having
Thank
me.
you.
You'll
Thank
recognize
you.
me as the guy with the marshmallow bag walking by.
The marshmallow dealer.
Right.
I'm like, Sunny, I brought you a bag of marshmallows. Thank you so much, Sunny.
Yes, thank you. Enjoy the rest of your
You're
day.
welcome.
Yes, have a wonderful Mother's Day.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.